Another Tuesday. Hey guys, welcome to downtown Denver. It is Wednesday. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday. I'm replacing my morning walk with a skate session because it's really great exercise and I love being on roller skates. For those of you who haven't hung out with me before, I am Rachel Bastrash-Bogan. I'm an entrepreneur, a video editor, an author, and a roller skater here in Denver. And these are my adventures as an entrepreneur and right now as a roller skater. So, on today's to-do list after I get home is to jump into a whole bunch of editing tasks. I've got two big projects on my plate this week. One is for Denver 3D Print. They are a client that I just picked up a couple weeks ago. We shot a whole bunch of stuff on Saturday at their print shop, and so I'm really excited to get this done for them because it's a Kickstarter video, and I don't get to do something this fun very often. So that's going to be a lot of fun just to get into and start editing. The other thing I have to do, that's another editing project, is the video from last week's Creative Mornings, so I got to put that together, but I'm probably going to wait until Friday to do that, and here's the reasons why. I am booked out this week. On Wednesday, tomorrow, I have 3 meetings back-to-back downtown, and on Thursday, I have a friend of mine who's coming in to spend the day with me. It's Julie. She is insisting that I get some more self-care in, and so she is helping me do that. She is a massage therapist, so, you know, that helps. But anyway, that basically leaves me today and Friday to get all of my client tasks done this week. Radar, you keeping up? Oh, you keeping up, big guy? I apologize for all the fan noise, but I am getting into my project for Project Mold. I've been setting up the rest of the files in here so that I've got all of my music, all of my voiceover, all of my footage in there, and I'm ready to go. Right now I'm going to start working with the narration script. I'm going to take all the takes that we got on the 13th. This is 2 Fridays ago, and I'm going to get these all in order, and then I'm going to start laying in footage. Yeah, baby. So this is where I'm at so far. In my timeline, I have music laid in that I think I'm going to keep. This line all right here is narration. I've started to lay in some of the video. This big long one is the white background that's over here, and then I'm using stuff to fill this out. This is some more of the thinking stuff that I need to do. This is just an audio waveform. This is, what is this? This is my effects bin. The actual project is over here. So far it's not too complicated. And then this is the storyboarding template that I am following for all of my next decisions. So you can kind of see how this right here is kind of mimicking that a little bit. And, you know, I've got all the rest of this to follow. So I'm going to be working on this some more. Probably going to still give my brain a rest and then go get back to it. Technically I'm in the middle of a rest block anyway, so you can see I kind of worked a little bit over earlier. So anyway, yeah, making progress. Oh boy, this episode is going to be fun. I hope you guys are enjoying the look over the rest of this week, especially since I've not been able to get to everything. So, why am I downtown? Well, I have a bunch of meetings down here today. First one is at 9 o'clock at a little coffee shop called Little Owl. It's on Blake Street. Then after that, I'm heading over to D Park at 10:30 to meet up a filmmaker who is looking for an editor. Yay! And we're gonna skate some, and then we're gonna also have a conversation about what she's actually looking for. Then after that, I'm hoping to meet up a friend of mine who lives in the Canary Islands. She is here with her husband for Outdoor Retailer, and so we're gonna try and meet up sometime this afternoon. Then I have Creative Mornings at 3:30. Today is going to be a very busy day. Looks like we might be getting some rain later today. But as of right now, it's still mostly sunny, and so I'm on my way to go meet up with a friend of mine. I just got done with my skate and lunch with this filmmaker that I met. I actually met her down at Railbender, so it was great to be able to get in a skate session and just have lunch, talk shop. She sounds like somebody who I might be able to work with here in a little bit, so I'm really excited about that, just to be able to help her out, because she's the kind of person who hates being in post-production but loves shooting, which means she's the exact opposite of me, so it'd be really groovy to be able to work together. But now I'm on my way up the 16th Street Mall. They don't have my skate gear on, which is one of those, I feel kind of dumb not doing so, because it would be faster. But it's going to take me about the same amount of time to like get it on, so yeah, we're walking right now. We're walking. Just sitting here at Backstage Coffee. My friend Lydia is almost here. Well, she's here. She's getting coffee, so we're going to hang out here for the next little bit, and then I got to head on over to WeWork for my Creative Mornings meeting. Today has been a lot of fun. As stressful as it has been to like stack everything on one day and to get everything, you know, blocked out like this, it really has been a really efficient use of my time, because I'm not trying to do this on multiple days and spreading it out. It means that Wednesday is just solid meetings, and then tomorrow morning I can focus on editing, then Julie's coming over, and then Friday I can focus on editing. Actually, I was just having a conversation with one of the people that I met. Her name is Chelsea. She's a filmmaker here in Denver. She also goes by Simo, which is her roller skating name. We're talking about how, when you're working for yourself, there's stuff that you do that you're paid for, and then there's stuff that you do that you're not paid for. And today is a day of stuff that I'm doing that I'm not being paid for. It's the only thing that's different. Well, one of many things that's different when you're an entrepreneur. When you work for a salary at somebody else's company, you're paid for meetings. When you work for yourself, you're not paid for meetings, unless you get paid for like consultation meetings, but that's entirely different. Okie dokie, I am on my way to WeWork for my Creative Mornings recap meeting. Whew, I almost thought about wearing my skates down here, but this is kind of downhill-ish, and I don't entirely trust my ability downhill in the city yet. I'm working on it. Yesterday was Thursday. I was able to get a little bit further along in my edit for Denver 3D print. And then my friend Julie came over and we hung out for the day. So that was a lot of fun, just being able to take some time for self-care in the middle of the week. This is something I'm trying to get better at because I suck at it. But and this is the reason why I suck at it, because when you take time for self-care, other things don't get done. So, it's one of those trade-offs that I'm still learning to balance. So today, I'm going to be working my butt off and editing. My goal is to get the bulk of Denver 3D print finished. The reality is that I'm probably not going to bring it all the way to a full rough cut, simply because the owner, Adam, has not given me his files yet. I got to send him an email and be like, hey, where are these? I can't get your video done until you get me those, kind of a thing. And then I also have the video for Creative Mornings to edit today, which shouldn't take too long, but I really need to get the edit for Denver 3D print done first, so yeah, juggling. I'm out here a little bit earlier than I normally am. Robo had to leave early for work. He's got a bunch of interviews today, and so I don't know quite now how it happened, but I'm like out here by a half hour extra early. And so something I've noticed anyway, like when walking around the neighborhood, but particularly this morning, is just how much different times of day affect what's going on around you. So like my neighborhood is a whole lot more quiet when it comes to commuter traffic at 8 o'clock in the morning than it is at 9, and especially at 9:30. And sometimes as little as 15 minutes can make the biggest difference in terms of like how crazy my walk will feel. And it just had me thinking about how, in your life, in your daily work habits, it's kind of the same thing. If you change one small fact about your routine, about when you do something, about how long it takes you, you can often change the scope of your day, the scope even of your week and your life, simply because you made that one little difference. And so, yeah, basically this is reminding me of what progress I can do if I wake up early and get out the door early. So that's kind of a good thing, especially going into a week where I've been seeing a little bit more with my 12-week year.